Hey Aries, it's Arwen. I'm the professional joy seeker and professional tarot consultant. Heads up, I've got a sale going on. Not really a sale, I'm kind of discounting 5 half-hour slots and 5 full-hour slots. You can hear a little bit more about that or contact me if you're interested. It's $100 for an hour instead of $125 and $60 for a half hour instead of $75. Would love to work with you. Contact me in the email below to get it set up. It's the only way to do it. Otherwise, if you try to go to the scheduler, I don't think you'll be able to get scheduled in. I know you won't at the price. So, contact me. Aries, let's take a look at your oracle first. This is where I get your affirmation from. If you want to know more about the decks or more about a really cool tarot gift idea, that's in the main video, which I hope you will share. Now, let's take a look at your oracle. Oh, Aries, tenacity, dedication, determination, stubbornness. Now, this card, when I first saw it, I have to tell you, I laughed out loud at the face of the little badger with the flower upon the head. You know, that's stubbornness. Somebody might say, hey, badger, you look kind of silly with that flower stuck on your head. Hey, boo-boo, get a pick in a basket. But look at this. Look at this. The badger doesn't care. Not honey badger doesn't care. What the badger cares more about is fierce dedication to purpose. Okay? Flower on the head, not a big deal. Other people's opinion, whew, so not a big deal. I am determined. No. I follow my own way. Just that simple. I follow my own way. I follow my own way. Tenacity. Now let's take a look at the Tarotscope. This is where I do 3 cards. I do it for all the signs, and that's why I say you should watch your sun, moon, and rising. It gives you a more layered picture for the week and kind of gives you a guidepost, if you will. A lot of people like to come back halfway through or towards the end just to kind of review and see how their week went compared to the cards. And it's a pretty cool thing. So let's see what you get. We do a main card, a help card, and a hinder card. Oops, these cards are sliding all over the place. And the main card is justice. Legal issues, balancing issues, issues of fairness are going to be big for you this week. And I want you to really focus on the idea of fairness. As we all know, life is not fair. And when big people say, that's not fair, it sounds a little whiny, because it is. But you can be balanced. You can be balanced in your approach, Aries. That's I guess what I need to say. But pay attention to legal stuff. Pay attention to stuff that needs to be signed, needs you to, dot the I's and cross the T's. Get really focused on that, because justice is a big piece of your week. What's going to help you? The 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands can be a card of boundaries and structure and making sure that what you need is in place and not letting anybody push you around. So you may need to build some boundaries, particularly around legal issues, particularly around issues of fairness. And if people aren't treating you fairly and in a broad sense of the word, you may need to look to that 9 of Wands and build some defenses. You don't have to say yes to everything. You don't have to buy into everybody else's crap. So don't, Aries, just don't. What's going to get in your way? Judgment. Now that's an interesting card. Judgment and justice, right? Judgment getting in the way means that leveling up isn't going to happen. It means that focusing too much on what the next piece is, focusing too much on where do I go from here, is going to slow you down. Counterintuitive, kind of, because most of us say, but I need to be focused, Arwen. I must see where I'm going. Not necessarily. Remember the badger, okay? Don't worry about other people's judgment of you. Don't worry about if somebody else says, ugh, she thinks she's at that level, but good gravy, she's not even close. Their opinion doesn't matter. Their opinion doesn't count. Yours of you does, Aries. Let that remind you who you are to you. That's what's important. Aries, I'm Arwen, the professional joy seeker. Seek joy, y'all. Pass it on.